Hello, everyone, and welcome back from our long hiatus to Taverside Tales. I hope you've been well. Merry Christmas. Obviously, you will not be seeing this on Christmas, but just know that it is Christmas in our
I mean, I
hearts.
suppose there's a chance.
Actual note,
This
In
it
our
might be
hearts.
Christmas of next. It might be Christmas of 2024 when you
if I
see
have
this.
a manic, like if I have a manic episode tomorrow, it will probably be uploaded tomorrow. So
Incredible, incredible. I love that.
It could
You're
be any
right.
year.
It could be 2028. Hi.
Uh, so we are going to recap the highlights of. I'm just going to do a couple of highlights from like the last couple sessions, just to bring us all back up to speed. Since we left Troutberg, they released a couple of dragons, set a temple on fire, Umberlay's temple, slain some paladins, fled the
That wasn't
sea.
us.
Well, it definitely wasn't them. The captain was killed on board by one of the king's daughters, Kelly, who struck an alliance with Wendy. Wendy is now attempting to work as a sort of front as a captain to prevent a mutiny, while Argos would technically be the acting captain for the time being. However, she is in the infirmary recovering from a savage thrashing by Wendy. Uh, so whether or not she will be able to act as captain anytime soon is unknown. Before they got too far out to sea to the next destination of Umberlay's Haven, they met with Umberlay herself, who showed up rather upset at the fact that one of her temples and many of her faithful were set ablaze, and as recompense, demanded the lives of 10 of the crew members. Lyslin jumping in and using a few well placed words here or there. 7? Did I do my math from 8?
no, 8.
Whatever.
Wait, why is it?
It's been a month. uh, Lyslin stepping in and placing a few well constructed sentences and a couple of white lies was able to spare the lives of 3 of those 8 sailors and have them be exchanged for 1,000 gold each when they reach Umberlay's temple in the next city. So, with a quick swing of her arm, she beheaded 5 of the crew members, took their bodies off the boat, and vanished into the water, leaving everyone else remaining in a very temporary, stunned silence. These are average people. Just because the specialists and some of the officers happen to be extraordinary individuals doesn't mean that the majority of the crew is. And it's not every day that you meet a goddess, much less a wrathful goddess. Watch her behead people that you've shared meals with, slept next to. It takes about 30 seconds for anyone to. Yes, Ashton?
Slight recap. Wait, is my mic? Yes. So slight
Yes.
recontextualization of that. There was 8 crew members. 3 of them got beheaded, and everybody else was downstairs. There was actually only 5 remaining people who saw the goddess.
No, I think we were all up.
Well,
We were all up.
People saw it, but like as far as like people getting ixnayed, most people didn't see that. Just throwing that out there
Got
for
it.
morale purposes.
No, I get it. That's my bad.
Yeah, nobody went up except for like the people involved.
The
Everybody
main
was scared
cast.
shitless.
Mhm.
I don't even think
So
the
the
main
main-
cast went all up. Like,
I think Lady was still below.
did Envy go up?
I don't think
I
anybody went
was,
up either.
yeah, because I
Maybe.
gave you a spell to help you.
Oh
I
yeah.
think I like cast enhance ability on you.
Okay.
Otherwise, I didn't say.
In that case, with no bodies as evidence, it's kind of a clean crimes. Word is still going to travel that Umberlay made her way onto the ship. But if you guys want to construct a lie and say that these people were taken rather than murdered, it's definitely on the table. But in this initial moment, watching a divine being show up, take what she wants, and leaves, I'm just gonna go down the list. Wendy, what are Wendy's like initial reactions to this?
Well, this is obvious. What time of the day is this actually?
We're probably getting to like 11 o'clock in the morning.
11 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to fucking deal with this, huh? Kind of bites your tongue for a second. She's going to have a meeting later. Not right now. I'm gonna let like the gossip run its course for a little bit, and before dinner, I'm gonna call a meeting for everybody. So like 4:30-ish, that time frame before people would start eating typically.
Gotcha. Liza, where's Liza's head at this point?
Sorry, one sec.
How dare you? We try to maintain professional standards.
Wear a mask.
Unacceptable.
Wear a mask.
I will. I'm so sorry. I will keep that in mind.
Are you even vaccinated?
Shh. We're not going to talk about that. Let's not get political. I'm not a political
We're all
person.
vaccinated.
Okay.
Keep politics out of my team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone here is vaccinated, and you should be too.
Yes.
Yes,
Mhm.
everybody.
Yeah.
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 Get your boosters
Mm-hmm.
in whatever year this video goes up.
Always get your boosters. Anyway,
I'll take my CDC
Shout out to
check now.
2032.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, so does Wendy do anything in like the moments directly after, or is this just like an internal think? And I guess this is just internal
She'll
reaction.
say that like, shit, I'm gonna have to deal with this, huh, out loud, and I'll turn to Lyslin, I guess, and I'll say, well, we should probably talk, huh? Why don't you round up everybody else and we'll talk in the captain's quarters?
All right. On the captain's orders. And she will turn, but she looks at the 5 that are like still there, and kind of like
5 went below deck. We recontextualized.
Oh, okay. They left. Okay. Never mind. Then she's gonna just.
I thought they were 5 too.
Yeah, I thought that those 5 were still on deck.
Whatever.
I thought it was everybody, because I thought Wendy went and grabbed 8 people, and everyone
Yeah.
was like, what the hell's
No,
happening?
There were
I
8
grabbed
people.
8 people, and I just said, come on, y'all are going. I didn't particularly stop anybody else, but like based off the context of like the threatening aura of you all know what you did, I don't think a lot of other people would follow.
Yeah.
Especially with like potential word that like I just told everybody to go downstairs.
And so
Whenever you
I.
went downstairs, you had a really high intimidation check.
Yeah, and then I followed her and the 8, and then I got Umberlay to drop it to 3 sacrifices.
Yes.
That's correct.
But then there's still 5 on ups, or did they scramble back down already? I guess is what I thought that they were still kneeling.
Let's because it's been a minute. If you just roll me a d20. 11 and above, they're still on board. 10 and below, they ran below deck. Rather than like sitting here and like going through our old notes or anything like that.
15.
15, they are on board.
All right.
They're on deck.
And she kind of turns and looks at them and gives them like, that kind of like stern mothering look. Where it's like
That one.
Yeah.
and it's like this. The ocean is a fickle mistress, and we as pirates must be ever aware.
Ooh. Give me an intimidation check.
If I can assist, I'll just sort of walk next to Lysel and loose lips sink ships.
That's a classic line. I'll allow
Yeah.
advantage for that.
And then that's a dirty 20.
Right. We roll real quick. Off screen. Yeah. Right. They kind of look at each other. One of them begins to like open their mouth before getting like punched in the like side, like getting punched in like his ribs by someone next to him. They
And she
just all
flicks like a quick look to Wendy and then snaps back to them.
bums the word.
Get some rest. And then she's gonna turn and head back towards Lady.
And I guess that leaves on deck Wendy. Any other? Not Wendy. Jesus, Envy. We're getting right back into it. Envy. Any initial
Here we go.
reactions here?
I mean, I think we're still shell shocked. Not necessarily from this. This is almost like, yeah, it's on par. 3 weeks of my life has been insane. So why not? I think she's still in a bit of shock from sending her friend to hell and little demons walking around. It's a lot, and we're not processing it. I think she'll just kind of look around to see if there's anyone else who's watching on deck. Just make sure that only the 5 were there and that nobody else is like cowering in a corner.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. I gotta use the new dice. I have to.
Okay.
Listen.
God.
Okay.
Why are you like making it like sound like we're
Natural 20?
stopping you from doing so?
Because
Natural
I
20?
don't know. No, actually it wasn't. I think it was just a 10.
You don't
Can
say.
I do anything?
Can you do
Yeah, I can. I'm gonna add my. It's probably not worth it, but
I'm gonna add 10
I like my
just
pack
to
to the
want
toes.
to.
Yeah, just just for funsies. I'm gonna add my pack to the talisman. So it's
Alright.
10 with Okay, it's a 12. That was definitely not worth it.
You see a little bit of movement. So on the deck, there is like the door down to crew's quarters, and flanking either side is a set of staircases that go up to where the helm is. And underneath the stairs on the left, you do see like a quick blur of something blue and some movement.
Blue. I'll just kind of walk over and just take a peek.
You see a little blue dragonling from before. You see Lil
Aw.
Frederick.
Little Frederick.
Backed up into the corner, hissing at you slightly as you approach before you kind of recognize who you are. Still very like standoffish, but not going to like shoot and like breath attack at you or anything.
I think I'll just kneel down, avoid eye contact, and just try to fish a little piece of like jerky or something from my pack and just hold it out.
Give me an animal handling check.
Okay.
You don't get many of these.
I don't get
I
very
swear,
many
it's
of
the
these at all.
least used skill in D&D.
Kind of is. Well, I guess it depends on the campaign.
I guess.
Okay. That is. It's only gonna be a 12.
What are you offering?
Jerky. Yeah, you know what? I like Frederick.
Okay.
Oh wait, that wasn't a. Wait, hold on. Did I do? How many of these do I have? Nah, I'm gonna save it. I'm just gonna leave it at a 12.
At a 12, Frederick kind of sniffs at the jerky. Are you like trying to like get him to come closer, or just like here's jerky, you can have this?
Essentially, just like if they don't want to come close, like whatever they're willing to do, it's just here. I want you to be a little calmer. Like you don't have to be afraid of me.
Frederick takes it and just begins nibbling at it, but in the way that's like boots down here, maintaining eye contact up at you.
Hmm. Well, if you need a place to stay, a little place to stay a bit safer. It's all right. I won't tell anybody where you are. And I'll
No
just
major change in facial expression, just watches you.
yeah. If you want some more food, you know where to find me, and I'll leave.
Beautiful. We are going to dip below deck for a moment to Lady. In the throes of the general cruise quarters, you find yourself shoulder to shoulder, not actually, but shoulder to shoulder with the Luxodon Bobby. So, what do you think is going on up there?
The only thing that I can imagine is happening right now is negotiations of a mortal methodology.
Okay, what does that mean?
Our lives are worth things. You're
Mhm.
worth something. I'm worth way more, but we're
Oh,
all
absolutely.
relatively worth something, big or small.
What it and okay, like how much do you think I'm worth?
How much are you worth?
What is the worth of a single mortal life?
Well, that's the thing.
Okay, Withers.
Mine is so much more than anyone else's. I'm sorry to say it, that includes you, but you decide your worth with the caveat that
Okay,
I'm deciding my worth is more than yours.
so you think they're like bartering for their lives up there?
Yeah, very much so. Have you never bartered for your own life before? You're a pirate.
No,
This stuff happens. It's just, what? It's Tuesday.
I've been here 3 weeks. We've done one raid.
I've read so many stories about pirates. This happens all the time.
Okay, we've done one. You've been here. It hasn't been like super busy yet.
I just feel like I was prepared for this.
I'm prepared to do so. I just haven't. I wouldn't like to if I could avoid it.
Yes. That's the secret to life.
You're like
I
really existential today. Are you?
I just you could say I know how to play the game now.
Can you? Doesn't the roll the? I won't tell you what's for, but can you just make a just a flat charisma check, please? On the words, I know how to play the game now.
23.
Jesus.
Get fucked, Bobby.
On a 23, uh, the events that have led to your new awakening of like blood magic and like using lives as fuel for arcane rituals. You've seen your fair share of battles now. You've killed your fair share of people now just on this journey. As you are looking up at the much larger Luxodon, your eyes are just a tiny bit more sunken. Some bags there. There's like a glint of something sinister behind the eye. And you watch Bobby just take like a step back reflexively out of, you don't know if it's respect or fear, but they look down at you. All right, I'm gonna go. I Have a good day.
Have a great day, Bobby.
Have a great day, lady. And you see they walk off and immediately find someone else's ear to talk off.
Very
That's gonna
busy
be a new
things to
rumor
do.
started. That's gonna be a new rumor started.
Uh-oh. Got carried away.
Well, you just were like, they're bartering for their lives up there. I would
just-
do the same. My life is worth so much. I know how to play the game now.
Yes, because the very thing that I did right before we came to this spot
Mhm.
was commit my first ritual killing.
No, it makes sense. It's just you have to understand how intimidating that is out of context. He's like, my friend.
Oh my
Like,
God.
my friends are up there. I hope they're all right. You're like, it doesn't matter.
Ladies'
They can be reduced down to their exact value.
Lady's
Oh my God.
adrenaline is on 10 and she's still shaking a
Yeah.
little bit.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
This twitchy ass tabaxi looking up. All right. So, I believe Lyson was tasked with grabbing the rest of the specialists and bringing them up to the captain's quarters. Is that correct? Lyson, do you go through with this?
Sure do. I'm heading over to get Lady.
So at that point, as Bobby peels off, Lyson, you dip back into the crew's quarters and are immediately you're being hit with questions on all sides. Everyone's trying to get like just some information on what's going on. Just a sea of like 30 people that trust you want to know what the fuck just happened upstairs.
And it just kind of goes, everyone, all right, don't worry. I've settled it on behalf of our new captain. Everyone on board the ship is safe. The ship is secure. You can go back to your regular work. Take 15 minutes to breathe and recognize that we are pirates. And while the ship and the ocean is a fickle bitch, so are we. We've got this. And then I'm gonna zero in on that cat and just be like, Captain needs to talk to you.
Hop down and scatter across.
Lyson, could you also give me just a raw charisma check here, please?
You still have advantage
You still have advantage
because enhanceability.
from a month ago.
Not a
Man,
raw charisma check is awful
long
for me.
time.
Oh, okay. That's a dirty 20.
There you go.
Okay, nice. That's not bad. So, like on a dirty 20, the
We're on
the
top of
questions are going to
shit.
subside. People are just kind of. It's fine. Lyson says it's fine. Okay. All right, come on, guys. Let's like. Let's grab a drink and we'll get back to it. And the crowd like begins to like slowly disperse, allowing Lady to like kind of duck and weave in between people's legs to get up to him.
Do I see T as everybody's filing past? Or Clara?
No. No.
Okay. Just makes note of that, and then just
T
kind of
would be. T is potentially harder to find as they are a changeling.
valid.
But you do not see Clara, no.
Okay. So then I just wait for Lady, and
I trot up.
Actually, it occurs to you, Eisen, you've not seen T ever be part of the general population. At least in their unshifted form.
they're just in the bar.
At least in their like gray skin, translucent hair form. That's the only time you've seen them is in the bar.
Okay.
You've never seen them just like walking around like swapping the deck or anything like that.
Well, yeah, I kind of assumed that they're. I guess I was like, their job is barkeep. I'm like, this makes sense to me.
At the secret bar here.
The secret bar. This
Mhm.
checks. All right.
Ask me questions.
File
Sure,
that
Jim
away.
thought about it.
Really?
look down at Lady and be like, "Come on, we gotta go into the captain's quarters. Discuss what the rest of our trip at sea looks like."
Can't wait. I really want to know what happened in there.
Nothing much. Everything's fine. And she's gonna like reach down and just grab and plop.
Whee!
Everything's fine. We're going
Go for a
right
ride.
now.
Like,
It's
stop asking
fine.
questions. Let's go.
Let's
Uppies.
go. Uppies.
Uppies.
I'm just gonna
Alright,
turn and head up.
So you all make your way up into captain's quarters in your own time.
I guess last question.
Yes.
Was as people were filing out, was there anybody who still really looked disgruntled or wary
Give me an
or like
insight.
on
Give me
edge?
an insight.
Don't think you have advantage on this. Sorry.
No. That's just a 9.
This is on a 9. Bobby is definitely talking to someone about something. You know, there's definitely some rumors being spread, and they look very disgruntled. But other than that, as you just kind of scan the crowd, no one looks like super suspicious in this moment. But you're kind of like blocked by a couple people here and there. It's kind of hard to see through the crowd.
All right, then we'll just continue up.
Up into the captain's quarters we go. Oh, sorry, Envy.
I just, as everyone's kind of, gathering and heading into the captain's quarters, I will go to Aragos's quarters and pick up the logbook. Because I've been helping to balance those, and so I believe that's where they are, and I'll give a little cure wounds to Aragos as she's recovering, and head to the captain's quarters. So I've got the books.
Oh, so you have the logbooks.
Mm-hmm.
They have everyone. As you make your way into the cabins, like I said, like 4 times.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. They were all good reasons. You make your way in, close the door behind you. Soundproofed room. Just the 4 of you. Take it away.
What happened?
I'll give everybody like a little bit too long of uncomfortable silence. And just kind of stare for a second. The captain betrayed us. And we're all probably dead, by the way. Well, you all at least.
Explain.
I feel quite alive.
No, we're not dead. We can't. Why would we die, not you?
Captain sold the moon phase. Well, not really. It's complicated. We'll get there.
Where is the moon phase?
Don't particularly know.
Inside
Lost it.
check. Well, actually, no, that is true. You probably don't know where that is.
I'll make an insight slash. Yeah, it's bad. You can see straight through it. She's telling the truth. She does not know where it's at.
Okay.
That was not me attempting to be deceptive. Yeah, Moonface is gone, and we have the cash to pay off Umberly. Whether or not it'll leave us broke, that's fine. We'll live. I care a lot more about Nazimir and the Pirate King, so.
That's certainly a problem. I don't understand. Where did the moon phase go? It can't just disappear. Did you not kill the captain?
The captain betrayed us. How would you start with that?
I need a little bit more details here.
How did the captain betray us?
Well, you see how we had that hit taken out on us? That was the captain.
Yes.
He wants us dead. Well, he wanted us dead. And I didn't kill him, but the person who took the moon phase did. So,
Who killed him?
you know, Snaggletooth? Or Sharkface? The one I stabbed, cut off your horn. Yeah.
The daughter.
Well,
Shit.
her sister showed up and wants to
Kelly.
make this partnership. Sure, whatever. I don't do names.
Whatever.
It's a problem. That's a major problem.
Can a captain ever really betray a crew? I mean, is that like maritime law speaking? Is that even really possible?
Well, he
It's
wanted,
the captain.
he wanted
Doesn't
us
really
all
matter.
dead. Turns out you getting shot in the head was kind of on his dollar.
Didn't you pull the trigger? Oh, you mean the other time I got shot in the head? My bad. They all blend together, meow.
I'll ignore that.
Now, why does this mean that we're dead?
Because we don't have the moon phase and we're heading straight to Nazmir.
We didn't have the moon phase to begin with.
Then we need to head this
Captain,
off
dude.
immediately.
Oh, God.
What's the plan? What are we doing? Kelly offered us a deal, a partnership. Did you take it?
You didn't.
I'm up in the air, honestly. I haven't decided. Technically, I don't even want to be making these decisions. I want Argos to be in charge. But
I don't think anyone
Argos
should be
is in
You just
negotiating
beat
with
the living
anybody.
shit out of her.
I'll beat the living shit out of her because she's a wimp. And
Would you like me to bring her in?
Then why do you want her to be in charge?
because she can
She's
actually make
recovering,
good
but
decisions.
I can go get her.
Argos is not the kind of person who's going to enforce people. If I just let things go, they were going to have a mutiny, and half the crew was going to end up dead. Not to mention, if they all scattered in the middle of the night, and you all burnt down Umberlay's temple, if for whatever reason they were Mark II, hell, they could have gotten other boats sank or drowned in their fucking bathtubs. I don't know.
Why, Wendy, it sounds
Honestly,
like
not
you're
the worst
exactly the
idea.
person that we should have as captain. You're thinking of us all so dearly.
I do not like being in charge. I did not want this. I did not want to be in charge of y'all, and I certainly do not want to be in charge of the ship.
What do you
Then
want?
it's
I
settled.
believe you on that one. Your apathy incarnate.
The
And what do
person
you
who
want?
wants to be in charge should be in charge the least, and therefore I think it's right that I take the captainship.
That's hilarious. No.
I know the
Heather.
most about maritime law. I know the
That
most
means
about
nothing
pirates.
about being a captain.
Liza like pats your head really, like firmly.
Oh, no.
As much as I hate to admit it, Wendy's actually the best for the position. She's the only one who can keep this crew in line.
I'm gonna talk to him here in a couple of hours, right before dinner. I'm gonna fill him in on what y'all did. The fact that people are dead because of you all and your decisions against my orders.
Oh, that'll help my morale.
That's not. I think that's.
I don't think you should say that at all.
And
I mean, it's not about.
You're trying to
shirking
prevent a
blame. I
mutiny.
don't think we should do that. That would be a terrible idea.
I'm gonna tell him the second that we get off the boat, or we land, as many of them as we want can leave. But I'm also gonna
Currently.
tell them they're marked by Umberley, and they might just be wandering off to their deaths.
I think there's another way. We just
Wouldn't
need
it
to
be
risk their
safer
spirits,
for
give them
everyone
a
than to
reason.
stay on the boat together?
It would be.
Catch more flies with honey than with vinegar.
You're right, and the
Aye.
honey is the freedom of illusion of choice.
I don't
They
think it
don't
has to be.
actually-
The honey could be money. This crew cares about being paid.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
what they care about the most.
We
If
have-
what we do,
Mhm.
we're tracking the Dawnbreaker. It's not too far ahead of us. Only a few days. It's heading in the same direction we are, assuming we're still going to Umberlay's Haven. We take the ship.
As a win in our
Spread it
direction.
around.
That's a great idea. We could cash in on that bounty. Who controls the bounties again?
Pirate King, which makes things rather difficult if you
It
choose
does.
to side with Kelly. I think that's sort of the main point we need to hammer.
I'm sorry, did we meet the wrong fucking person? It doesn't matter if we have it or not. Nazmir's gonna want us dead.
Of
Our
course she
only
is.
option is we're just gonna say the captain betrayed us, got rid of it, sold it, whatever. We don't know where it's at, and we'll work to get back. That's probably our
Well, we
best
need to go ahead and
shot at
talk to
keeping
her
our heads
sooner rather than
attached.
later.
That's the plan.
Word will
We're
get
going
out
straight
what
to
happened
them.
here. Okay. Well, I mean, we can certainly send her a message. Unless you think this requires more of a personal touch.
What message? Exactly.
I mean, it's sending a spell. The wizards could probably do that. I can't do it. But 25
No,
words
no.
is a little. Hello,
I'd
we
rather-
didn't kill the captain. We didn't
misunderstood.
steal from you. Please don't kill us.
I'd much
We're
rather-
friends, right?
I'd much
Doesn't
rather
sound
see
It's
great.
you-
weakness. Nazmir doesn't like
Everybody
weakness.
shut the
No,
fuck
she
up.
doesn't.
We're gonna tell them in person. Because if we tell them ahead of time, that gives them 3-4 days to find a fucking replacement for us.
Fair.
We should come from a position of strength.
We also need to make certain that word does not get off the ship. You know the Pirate King has spies on the ship. I imagine he certainly does.
Are you all? Argos and the wizards are the only one who knows. I kept it as down low as I could because it seems like the only way we're fucking staying alive.
That's not what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned more about the story that's out there right now. That you killed the captain. Most people don't know about the Moonface, but Nazmir certainly does. And Inquisitor Doza has spies on this ship. If he finds out that you have replaced the captain, word gets to Nazmir. They'll know within... If we're lucky, they don't. If we're unlucky, they already know. I'm more concerned about them drawing their own conclusions. And I don't know if we even have time to make it to Umberlate Haven before they find out.
I don't particularly care if they find out because we're going straight the fuck to them. If we
Assuming
go
they don't
What's your
meet us in
plan
the
once we're
open.
there? Like you're saying we're going straight to them, but then what?
Well,
You'll just drive all of us to what? Sacrifice upon the cannon so that you can waltz in going, oh, look at me.
we'll go to Nazmir, the Pirate King, and we'll tell him, hey, the captain betrayed us, so we fucking killed him, and we'll get it back for you. That'll buy us some time to maybe soothe things out while they think we're doing things. We can cash in on our bounty, get a little bit more money, we'll be more prepared, and then we can make a logical decision from there.
Sounds really great in theory.
Yeah, if they
These are
find-
pirates.
Yeah, and if they find out that we're lying to them, and we are potentially even considering a double crossing, then y'all's heads are going to end up on a spike.
Lying isn't the concern. I mean, lying is a problem, but have you not noticed the truth doesn't matter to the king? Truth is whatever he says it is. We have a person who's sitting in our prison who is not a thief, but was accused of it, and will be hung as a thief. The ship that was sunk by Nazmir carrying the Moonface? You don't truly believe they didn't pay their taxes.
I don't.
It doesn't
Talking
matter.
about walking right into their space, into their stronghold, and going, oops, we didn't know about it. I thought that you were smart. What is this?
Does it not seem like the king respects people with some self-confidence? We're gonna walk in, we're gonna tell him what the fuck happened, and then he's gonna say, oh, you killed the person who betrayed me? Well, maybe you're fucking useful. You already got the Moonface once, we can do it again.
It's a failure. He won't like it. We need something to
No,
offer
he
him in
won't fucking
return.
like
something
it.
far
He's not
more.
gonna like it regardless.
He needs
The
to
only
not
other
like it
option is
enough
they
to not
send-
kill us.
Send 10 fucking boats to shoot us out of the water.
Hey, Lysan, I've actually read a lot about this exact scenario. What happens next is a mutiny.
Oh,
Have you heard of that?
I'm passing familiar.
Oh, okay. So that's the next step in this phase,
We're certainly on the edge of one.
based on what I've read. So I don't know how to start one of those, but like,
Are you going to start it then? Because there's the captain
No.
right there, and I'm going to point to Wendy and then just kind of like be like, go for it.
hey, do you know how to start a mutiny?
The
Well,
fastest-
considering she's the acting captain,
The fastest way to take over ships is to kill the person in charge. Can you
Okay.
do that?
Yeah.
Anyone got any popcorn? Any wine back there? I'd love to watch this. Please.
This is so amazing. Truly. I'm really feeling like we're having a great moment as the officers aboard this ship. But
We
rather than
cannot we
decorating-
cannot let this boat go right up to the king, right where they're gonna have the clearest shot at taking us out. So since we all disagree, and when you disagree with the captain, that's when you do the mutiny. I'm
although
just
you
trying-
know,
So what's your
you
plan
are
then?
giving me a really. This is a really good point, actually.
You
we're
ship
supposed
on
to be
all
talking
of
to
us
the
plans,
captain.
What's yours?
you
She
should be
said that
talking-
she's not the captain. She doesn't want to be the captain. So why the fuck are we talking to her? Let's go talk to Argos.
Go for
Ellen,
it.
She's a bit, well,
you've got some
passed out at
spells.
the moment, but I can.
Why are you making the decisions? You don't want to be. So, take yourself out of the equation.
She's
We'll go
grieving-
figure it out.
She's grieving that is her. She's grieving the loss of her friend, the captain. I don't think she's right in the head right now.
And you are right in the head.
Never claimed to be. At least I'm in one piece now.
Wendy's plan isn't the worst.
Yes, it is.
Then what's yours?
Not do that. Like,
Oh, so you don't have one then? Please elaborate. If you have a plan, tell us.
just don't do that. Do you do anything other than that, you have a higher chance of living.
What do you propose?
need
do?
3 days.
So simply run
We
away. Don't
need-
tell Nazmir. I'll wait till we see her sails on the horizon as she runs us down and what sends us to the bottom of the ocean.
No, but if we're going to go talk to Nazmir, and if we're going to be walking into the stronghold of the Pirate King and his right hand and left hand folk, then we should be doing so not from a position of neutrality or ingratiating or
And I
saying,
also-
oh, look, it should be from a position of power.
Yeah, and
is
you
the only
don't
thing
get
that they
rid
would
of your
respect.
crew right before you try to show force.
And she is trying to, you are, the path that you are requesting, the path that you are saying that we are going to go forward, you're going to break the spirit of this crew before you ever sail into harbor. We'll be dead before we step offshore. If you want to do this, then we should do it right.
So what's our
Because right
power
now, you saying, oh, you're all going to die and I'll be fine. Fuck you. If that's how you're going to do it, then get out of the way and let us figure something else out. Because you're not being helpful. Then we should go take down the ship and we need a line on what another moon phase is so that we have a bargaining chip.
I've told you all, I don't want to make the decisions. If you all want to come up with something else, go for it. I don't give a
Wait.
shit what we do.
I have an idea. You said Callie wanted to make a deal. What was the deal? What did she want from us?
She wants the pieces of the moon phase or something. I don't fucking know.
So does she know where they are?
Possibly.
If she knew, she wouldn't want one from us.
And she certainly wouldn't want us to go hunt one down for the Pirate King either. I think they're not on the best terms.
I mean, of course not, but it's information on where one is, and if what you're saying, Nigel, is that we either acquire one beforehand, or we at least come with information as where one is, with
We need a
concrete
better
steps or
bargaining chip.
promise to go there.
Lucky for all of
Yes.
you, I'm the best negotiator you've ever met.
I'm sure
stand a
that's
chance.
true in your sleep, darling. But
We stand a chance. If you give me something to talk about.
At this point, there is a soft knocking at the door.
It's open.
Liza kind of looks at Wendy like,
Thought I wasn't the captain. Let him in.
I'll go open the door.
You open the door and you see Kate standing there.
Who? What was that?
Kate.
Kate,
One moment, I'm going to step outside. The fuck?
hi. Yes, okay. So I just got back.
Oh, Oh,
Shitty place,
oh,
gotta say.
oh.
Really bad place. I don't know. Apparently you're involved. I don't understand
We'll
exactly.
talk later.
No,
It's really
I
bad.
met the devil. I met the devil.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's fine. It's not fine. I keep saying it's not. I'm trying to be
It's
placating.
not
but
okay.
it's
I'm
like,
sorry.
It's really not. Okay. I just got back because you said you needed me. And do you need me? Because I think the only reason I'm here is because I'm like useful to you, and that freaks me out. So
That's
first
not
off,
how
why
I
was
wanted
I
to
in
need that to
hell?
work.
First off, why was I in hell?
We're in the middle. You died. We're in the middle of a shit.
What?
You died. You got your face splattered. I kind of thought I was reaching out to somebody else to bring you back,
You
but
have other
somebody
powerful
else.
people to reach. Who else were you reaching out to?
Can we talk later?
Oh, I was in hell.
This ship's going to be at the bottom of the ocean if we don't figure this out in the meeting. Please keep that to yourself. By the way, there might be another little cat that looks a lot like you running around here with little horns. If you see them, tell them they're a bitch and tell them to go away.
Don't use that kind of language. What? Why am I okay? Why am I here? Why do you need me? You told me to help you. So, what do you need?
Is this... Wait. Which Kate am I talking to? Am I talking to the Kate or Kate?
You're talking to the Kate. There are no little horns.
Okay. Oh god. I cannot process all this. Okay.
You can't. I'm so sorry that
I
you're
know.
having a bad day.
No, I'm
You know,
sorry.
like that's
Look,
gotta be so rough for you.
you honestly don't know. Okay. It wasn't really that I needed your help. I didn't want to see you dead.
No, like you need my help now. Like I'm supposed to help you with a thing.
What? You're supposed to help me now? I don't need any help right
Like-
now.
Well, please make up something for me to do because I don't want to go back.
Oh shit. Why don't you...
Ross, this is gonna die.
I don't understand. Okay. Here, I need you to clean my room.
Great.
Just,
I'll go do that.
just take all the time you need. Just, make sure it's nice and, take your time with it. Don't worry. No rush.
She turns around, takes 2 steps, immediately bursts into flames and disappears. She then reappears in front of you in another burst of flame. It wasn't to clean your room!
I don't understand. What?
I don't know. I was going to clean your room. I turned around. He said, yeah, that's what you're there for. And then he sent me back. So, okay, other task. Give me something else. Give me something else.
God's sakes. Spy on the ship. I need you to find out who the, Inquisitor... I'm gonna cast message. Inquisitor Dozer probably has spies on the ship. Find them for me.
My lady. And she, steps away. Immediately disappears in flames again.
God damn it.
She does not reappear.
Okay, I turn around, go back inside.
While Envy was outside, what does the conversation turn to inside?
I think I'm trying to convince Lysland that I am actually a really good negotiator.
Oh yes. Doing a mock UN on the spot.
Yeah, Wendy, you take that position over there, and Lysland, you're gonna just watch this, okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Is this your mutiny?
Thank you for the-
Is this
Yeah.
how your mutinies work?
I think so. Yeah, I think what happens is you just say, "We don't like that. Shame." And then
Shame.
they walk away. Shame.
At this
And then
point,
and then we pick a new
re-enters the
captain.
room.
I just-
Leslie turns
Shame.
and looks at Wendy and goes, "Shame."
Shame.
Like a little finger cross. She's-
Shame.
No, don't think she's a vampire.
Well,
Mm.
I'll raise an eyebrow.
right.
I'll raise an eyebrow.
Well, I'm glad I
Shame.
didn't miss much.
Why is my microphone not? Okay, it's working now. She'll raise an eyebrow. I don't know what you mean. I'm only human.
Oh,
Use-
an inside check for that.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Those are the lies that we tell ourselves. But we need a line on one of the other moon phases. You don't walk and talk to somebody as powerful as that without having something up your sleeve. We need an advantage.
Caddy can give us a line on that.
I'll reach out.
If only we knew somebody who could search, who could divine.
Well, we could do that.
And knows moon magic.
Oh, god damn it, I'm an idiot. I forgot Kate was like that. I kind of, like, as soon as I walk in, I'm like, shit.
We also have two powerful wizards who are at least roughly on our side.
No, I know somebody. Shit. God
Three-
damn it, I was literally talking
Three
to it.
powerful wizards.
I'm
So
Well,
sorry.
must
we've got
make
a
some
moon
divination.
Cleric.
You're a cat, and I don't count you.
Kate's a cat
And a moon cleric.
Kate's
You
useless.
know.
of the moon.
She owes me a favor too.
Kate's useless.
Where is she?
I think I've also got her. Yeah, it's complicated. Yeah,
A lot
she's
of
also
things are
looking
complicated.
currently for everything's complicated.
Never met
She's
someone
currently
so
looking for the
complicated.
spies on the ship from Inquisitor Dozer, but I can ask her to see if she could find something else. Maybe something to do with the moon phase. Because I'm not a smart person and I forgot that's what we were doing.
I'll reach out.
the devil himself throws you a bone, and you're like,
Go clean my room!
I'm busy.
I'm sitting there
You
going
there,
like,
NPC, I'm busy with the plot. Would you get out?
I feel bad! I sent her to hell! I was
That-
trying
You
to
did.
be like, what?
That avenue is closed. She's not coming back. That
Oh.
no!
Oh, I had so much to tell her about.
I'm not a smart person.
comes back eventually, but
I was waiting to talk
not
to
for
my
this
friend.
plot point.
I didn't say that out
Yeah.
loud. I'm just not a smart person, and as soon as I realized that, I'm like, shit. It's like my wings all over again.
What are we doing?
I don't care what they're doing. I have a meeting with or I'm gonna call a meeting here in like an hour or two. So, assuming this talk has went on for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
gonna.
going and talking to Argos and seeing if the captain did have a line on another one that he hadn't disclosed yet as a good starting point.
Yeah, so are we reaching out to Nasmia ahead of time, or are we waiting? Okay.
Giving her time to
Yeah.
prepare.
Do not give them time to prepare.
Oops, we fucked up.
Alright.
Please don't
I
be
mean,
mad
it's,
at
it's
us.
fair. No, that's fair. It's fair. Shit.
So Lysan's going to go talk to Argos.
Although, if you haven't done any healing, then she's probably going to grab you, Envy, to go with her to heal Argos enough to have a good conversation.
Yeah, I can. I've healed her a little bit, but I've got a little bit more in me today.
So as Lyslin and Envy leave the room. Uh, Wendy lives here. Where does Lady go?
I
Actually, as Lady's leaving,
If Lady's leaving.
as,
I mean, yeah.
as Lady is leaving, because I'm gonna make her otherwise, I've got this magic little thing I can do once a day where, I'm just gonna go ahead and memorize the sound of her heartbeat and listen to
You're
her
gonna
blood.
mark Lady?
You.
I need to have against the cat.
I don't even know that I have a heartbeat.
You do. You do. Easy,
I?
bitch. You still have a heartbeat.
No,
You're
I
still-
don't. I don't know that I do, because of my Eldritch
right.
subclass.
Well, it's you
And
can
if you
still,
don't,
like,
I'd now
smell.
be aware of that.
I don't know that I do.
I'm gonna say that you still bleed, so we're gonna say blood still flows like unnaturally through you. But if
Okay.
you want a still heart, you can have a still heart.
Okay, so the way this
Your
reads,
call.
yeah. The way this reads is I don't need to eat, sleep, drink, rest. I don't have to do anything. I just exist. It doesn't say anything about my physical form, so I'm gonna say heart's doing what a heart does.
Right. It's your body. If you want to let's like set it in stone now. If you want something different about like how the internal functions of your body work, you just let me know now.
Nope, I think it works. Yeah, I think it works the way it's supposed to.
In that case, you memorize the sound of Lady's heartbeat. You memorize the scent. Feel the vibrations in the air of her pulse. Memorize her the same way an artist memorizes a muse as she leaves the room.
Lady, as you leave, there's no like physical signs or anything like that, but you do just feel like a cold breeze just kind of like shudder up through the back of your fur.
Okay. I'm very familiar with like the feeling of like death and shit. All right. I honestly would leave to go find Kate. So I think I'm just gonna wander around looking for Kate.
Give me an investigation. We'll see how long it takes. Because there is a Kate on the ship.
8.
8. It takes a minute. You know, people are milling about. Your mind is elsewhere. It's been a hell of a day. But eventually you make your way. Where would she be, actually? We're going to say you're going to be on the gun deck with all the cannons.
Hell yeah.
You see Kate kind of just playing with a handful of gunpowder out of a bag. Like picking it up from between her fingers, letting it drop down, sporting a brand new pair of 2 small horns. What's up? Hi.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I didn't see you after the last mission. I was hoping to catch up with you.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Oh, nothing. It's just you know, we had talked before about some things, and you know, just wanted to let you know that like I found something. You know, I found like maybe my thing. And
Okay.
did you meet the Dragonlings? They're very sweet, so cute, very
Okay.
small
Cool.
children,
Yeah.
child dragons. They're so cute. There's one, Rose, I think.
Hey, I don't want to cut you off or anything. Remind me, like, what's your thing? What is the thing that you've learned? We were
Oh,
talking about like you found your thing. What's your thing?
oh, like my why I'm on the ship, you know,
Oh, okay.
why I'm here. Yeah.
Give me an insight check.
Dirty 20.
Kate seems to be struggling to remember or put together who you are.
Oh,
She's looking at you very much the same way that, like, if you've ever had someone come up to you at a party and be like, "Oh my God, hey, what's up? I haven't seen you in so long." She's like, "Oh, hey, bud."
hey you.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
very much that
friend.
energy.
Hey you. Okay. With that insight, I will look up at the horns and ask her. Been playing around with some new magic.
Yeah, you were talking about finding your thing. I found my thing.
I thought
You know,
like you said you had your thing. Like
I
you inspired me to find my thing.
oh, like sometimes you have to like find like a different thing. Like maybe divinity is kind of bullshit. I said it. We were all thinking it.
Kate, you know that's not true.
Come on, you're a warlock, right? Yeah, right.
I mean, that's isn't that evidence enough? You're a cleric.
It's maybe I don't want to be a cleric anymore. Maybe clerics aren't like it's not my speed.
Is that a thing you can choose?
Yeah, I have free will.
How does I'm assuming a saloon?
Yeah.
Yeah. How does saloon feel about that?
Look, I'm not getting into all of this right now. Uh, I'm honestly kind of like busy right now. We like talk later.
Uh, sure. Yeah. Yeah, we can talk later. Um, yeah. I'd love to hear what you've been reading recently. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, yeah. They like hold up a hand to like fist bump you.
And I swat at it.
Yeah. Uh, she leaves the room.
Well, that was weird.
At that point, next to the gunpowder, a small pillar of flame arises, and you see Kate, badly singed and bleeding out of one eye. Also, a few sparks fly over towards the gunpowder and like come like this close to blowing up the entire ship.
Hold on. So Kate is on fire now.
Different Kate.
Different Kate.
Different
So
Kate. No
Kate-
horns.
Okay, no horns on this
Okay.
one, but she's on fire.
Uh,
Badly
Like a little.
singed.
She's like a little singed. Like her vestiges, her like cleric outfit is a little burnt, but she's like patting it out. Hey, how you doing?
Be careful. It's very dangerous in here. What are you doing?
I just got out of hell. And I got out of hell earlier, and I was talking to Envy, and apparently
Who's the other Kate?
What other Kate?
I just talked to her. She walked out. She has two little
Well,
horns.
that's not me.
She
I don't
looks
know.
just
I
like
don't
you.
That's weird. Okay, but
Let's go get her.
no. Okay, I have been given very clear instructions. I am supposed to help you in a way that only I can. The devil is so fucking vague. It's
No, I know
frustrating.
exactly what they mean. You
Right.
are a cleric of the moon goddess. We are looking for
Yeah.
the faces of the moon. We need you.
Okay. Cool. She like waits for a second to see if she like sets on fire. Okay, cool. That's it. Cool. How do I do that?
Where are they?
Or what?
The faces of the moon.
Aren't those a myth? Like those are like a real.
This is supposed to be your one thing. Remember, you had your
Oh.
thing, and then I found my
Okay,
thing.
okay. What's your thing? I'm so proud of you.
I found my thing. It's why I'm on the ship. I can't
What's your
tell you.
thing?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
No,
I want to know.
but I did it.
She like just collapses on top of you, like hugging you, like I'm very proud. And
Why were you in hell?
I think Envy sent me to hell.
That bitch, I knew it.
Like full sobbing on top of
I can't believe it.
you. Okay. Oh, you. Okay. So I can help you find moon phases. right?
Yeah, we have to find the moon faces.
Cool. I'll work on that.
Yes.
I love you.
Kate, you're very special.
You're very special. You're a great person. You have amazing potential, and you're gonna do great things in life.
Yes, I will with this one.
With this one? Oh, right. Okay. Cool. Can we like go to your room and I can like lay down? I just want to be like out of people's way for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, I supposedly have a bed there. Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Question for the DM. Does
Yep.
Kate have a ring?
Does Kate have a ring? She wouldn't. She's a normal crew member.
Okay, so she does not have a ring. Okay.
No,
I mean, I
but
hear
Lady
all this
does.
because
You're
Lady
supposed to
does,
be
but
this
I
But I
don't,
do, yeah.
I don't
yeah.
care about
Yeah.
that. I was thinking about like, yeah, I can hear all this, and I'm like, wait, how much do I know from when Kate went to hell?
No.
But
No.
You spied on hell.
unfortunate.
Yeah, you also can't spy across
Spied
planes of
on-
existence.
The devil.
Yeah, because I think I was wondering that the other day. Of like, can't you hear them? But it's like it's not enter.
Yeah, I
you
feel
know?
like if anyone would know, Asmodeus would be like, I think someone's listening to me.
Yeah, I don't think he's like gonna get fooled by the old walkie-talkie was left on trick. I
Yeah.
think he's a little smarter than this.
She didn't have a walkie-talkie. I was just checking for my own information.
No,
No.
it's good enough. But you do hear this conversation through Lady.
You also hear when we get back to the room, and we find out that my bed's too small. It's just a cat bed on the ground.
He
And
just full fetal position, just crawls into the bed
oh no,
and like softly weeps.
I can push Eric out of his. You can have that one.
He's not here anymore.
Oh
Not
yeah,
here.
he's not here.
The bed is there. Eric's
Is
bed
that-
is available because he's
Mhm.
not here.
I push all the stuff that we've been storing on top of his bed off.
Everyone's like dirty laundry gets pushed
Yeah.
off the bed.
In the one day he's been gone.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we've been storing it on his bed before he
The
was
whole
gone.
time. He just sleeps in one little corner of the bed, and
Yeah,
the rest of it's
yeah.
just Envy's laundry.
Yep. Yeah.
He doesn't make a fuss. He's like, I get it, you know. It's fine.
Girls need their space. It's fine.
Very respectful. So Kate makes her home on Eric's bed. And she keeps trying to like hug you. Like at first it's like, oh, that's cute. I know that's nice, but she just like does not want to let go of you.
I would eventually relent and let her hold me.
Fully uses you as like a stuffed animal, like hugs to her chest, and after a few minutes you hear the soft purring of her falling asleep.
I could be this. I could be Kate's grandmother. I'm a stuffed animal right now.
Surprisingly tight grip.
So tight.
Let's check in with Wiseland and Envy.
This is the only way that Jimmy can lock me down on a portion of a
Good.
ship for a time.
No, cuddles.
You're so mobile.
Lock in.
You're down for a half-hour nap. God damn it. Right. Two of you make way to Aragos's room. Are we knocking first? Are we just walking in?
I'm
Is
not.
she there? She's not in the infirmary anymore.
She's out of the infirmary. She's out of like critical care, and she's just like on. Stay in bed, and I'll come check on you every couple hours. You know.
Mhm.
Totally knock.
There's like a grunt that you assume means enter from the other side.
She's pretty confident that she's allowed in places, so yeah, she'll totally.
I feel like before the grunt even finished, she's like, "Yeah."
She's like, I knocked.
Any
That's what
verbal
I'm supposed to do.
confirmation?
I did the thing.
Did it? This is the mortal
Exactly.
concept, right? I knocked on the door, and now I'm allowed in.
You make your way in. Argos is facing the wall, laying on her side, covered in bandages that are probably going to need changed here soon. The room smells of iron and depression. It's bad timing. But as the closed door behind yourself, you rolls over, eyes bloodshot, bags down to like halfway down her nose. Yes. What do you want?
Here, let me give you a hand. Are there fresh bandages? And I'm also gonna
Sure.
cast. Yeah, I'll start helping to change the. I'll cast borrowed knowledge on myself. To give my proficiency with medicine checks.
Yeah, give
And-
me a medicine check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go open like the port window to start airing out the room.
What is my
Okay.
proficiency bonus? +3. Okay. And then my.
Argos puts up like the tiniest bit of resistance as she sees you start to open the window. She's like, okay. What was the
Sorry.
medicine? Or we're rolling it?
It's a 23.
23. You
Yeah, and I'll also pump in a 3rd level cure wounds.
3rd level. Damn, give me the healing off of that.
Actually, no, 1st level. Sorry, I'm gonna no. We're gonna do 3rd level. Yeah. So
What's she worth
3d8
to
plus
you?
4. I'm just gonna do that
What
in
is
D&D
what is
Beyond.
your-
So 14.
14.
Right.
And the medicine check is being rolled.
Oh, it already was. It was a 23.
Okay.
I rolled it
23.
in person. I just.
So between a
Easier.
23 medicine check and a 14 on the cure wounds, is the general sense of like defeat and like whatever internally, emotionally is happening for her is still very much present. But the wounds are beginning to subside at this point. Thank you. So, what's happening?
Nothing
Are we
good.
still headed for Haven, or?
So you're the captain then, in all honesty?
Oh, you've been briefed. Yes, I am the captain, in all honesty.
Well, good to know. Lislin, you were the one who wanted to see her.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you're aware of the plan to just go towards Umberley's Haven.
It's the only plan we really have.
Considering we lost the moon phase, it's not a great one. Nasmir will head
Feels-
ahead as soon as we step foot. Unless we have something to offer.
It feels Captain like just walking, sailing in, is heading the rest of us to our deaths as well.
That
We need-
sounds like
I didn't catch that, I'm sorry.
that sounds like her. As in,
Morgan's-
like Wendy is marching us to our deaths.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem like she cares too much about our deaths. She doesn't seem to concerned about her own death either, other than it doesn't seem to affect her.
And you,
She's
as
a
the
tough one to kill. I'll give her that. Certainly wasn't trying to kill her, but The fact that she's up and walking around and I'm not. That's a hurt.
You as the captain are okay with this course of action.
Sure. I'm sorry, were you expecting a bigger reaction out of me? I have a major concussion and my best friend was just murdered.
And you're still alive. And so are the rest of your crew. And they won't be if this is the action that we're taking. So, as somebody who I respected as my first mate, and now I'm coming to as my captain, yes, I am surprised.
Well, what? We're supposed to just sail away from the Isles, head back to Cornucopia or Baldur's Gate, lie low, and
No, absolutely
We're
not.
supposed to be
Give it up.
strong and pirates. Supposed to come with bargaining chips.
we don't have
The plan.
bargaining chips.
Did the captain have a line on another of moon phases so that we can at least have some sort of information, a bargaining chip?
Unless you want to, do you want to take them from the king's daughters? Because we know where they are and they have some.
There's others out there, aren't there, though?
Are they
Sure.
at their space right now? The king's daughters.
I believe so. Last our intel said. Oh, the king's daughters have one. The king has 3. We had 1.
They have
Our
2.
king's daughters have 2.
How many are there total?
9.
Do we even want to know this information? Now, as
You
we
know it
killed the
now.
last
There's-
people who started to know
No.
too much information about these things.
There's 9 of them. I think this is a rumor. The Queen of Chult has 1. At least she did. Last she was bragging about whether or not she actually has one. I don't know. No one's seen it, but she says she has one.
Not one
And the
you told me
others
about.
are floating around out there, so that leaves 4 unaccounted for.
The ones that are in possession of either the king's daughters, the king himself, or the Queen of Chult, those are not. Those are out of our reach, at least for the time being.
There are 4.
4 still out there. We need to find one.
I understand we are trying to display strength and be pirates, as Lyslin so eloquently put it. This crew is not built for a holy relic hunt. They are built for small raids, putting profits where we can, and the occasional treasure hunt. This is a little outside of. I don't know if you looked around at our crew. I handpicked them, sure, but they are not built for that kind of work. The people who tend to have these artifacts tend to be very dangerous individuals. Which I'm not saying anyone in this room would have any issue dealing with, but there are others on the ship who aren't.
And unfortunately,
I have to be right back.
Ah,
My dog
shit.
has got to use the restroom. I'm envy's here.
You're good.
you want to take our 5-minute then? And like,
Yeah, let's take our 5.
Oh,
Mid
yeah.
conversation. Argos
Yeah,
freezes
sorry,
the thing.
Mila is like.
So as we jump back into the scene, Argos has explained to you where the moon phases that she knows about are, and I would actually like Lyslin and Envy to make an insight check for me.
6.
Alright.
That's an 18. I will also use Pact of the Talisman to
we
get
are
a D4
burning
to that.
for this.
I mean, I don't want to fail this one. This feels like an important one. Unless I don't need it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I rolled a 4 on deception. So actually,
Oh.
Don't
I
need
you
it.
vote.
guys, both these when she says like these are the only ones I know about, she's lying.
Stop.
Lysaland leans forward and like not fully into her space, but just like into her space, like holding eye contact, and just says, "Your best friend just died, and you're about to watch every single member of this crew follow him.
This is
You're
not the
going
time
to
to be
sit
lying.
here."
I know these artifacts are dangerous. I don't think we have a lot of options right now.
I never wanted to get involved with the moon phases. Do you really think they're like in good hands with any party we give them?
Of
No.
course not.
But it
We're
gives us
stuck
a
between a rock
bargaining
and a
chip.
hard place. Or more precisely, we're stuck between Kelly's cannons and Nazmir's cannons.
I'm going to be quite honest, I don't want to give it to either of them. I don't think that they're the right people to have some shit like this, but knowing where it is, having a piece of knowledge, having something that we can walk into there so that we have a way to walk back out, gives us time. And you're giving up before we've started.
If I may, I would like to insight check Lysaland to see if she's interested in the moon phases.
Give it.
Subtly.
Ooh.
Very subtly.
Moon.
I'm not gonna say anything, but just as you
Saying
say that, I'm like,
moon.
I said
Let me
moon.
double check something real quick.
ooh. 25.
Okay.
And you know what? Yeah. I am gonna burn that Pact of the Talisman on this one.
Are you on a
I'm
25?
absolutely.
And at 25, I haven't even rolled yet.
Oh, that's. I mean, it's true.
This is
I
so funny.
want to fucking win this one. I'm too competitive. Okay. I will wait because I technically don't have to do it yet. I don't have to do it yet. I want to burn through all of my stuff. Let me.
Can Lysaland even pass that?
What?
I don't think it's
Me?
fun.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's like the most you can get?
Not on deception. No, my highest that I could roll, like with a nat 20, would be a 24. Unless I like have something that I can bolster myself with, and that's what I was kind
Do
of
you
checking.
have
to see.
inspiration left or anything? Like, could you
Nah.
like try to like fish for a nat 20?
Nah, I use that.
Man, nat
I
20 is
wasn't
still
told
possible.
that-
It's a 5% chance.
I was told that inspiration comes often in these games, so I used my inspiration.
As you should.
Yeah, the last time.
No, I was trying to see
inspiration was,
if I
like, months
had-
ago.
Y'all been getting
Yeah.
inspiration?
Yeah, right?
I
Giving it
know.
out pretty frequently, I think.
No, I don't think that there's any way that I could defeat,
But a nat 20 is still a nat 20, so you should
Yeah.
as well roll for it.
but I didn't. Yeah, she
Dude.
totally wants the moon phase.
Okay.
I don't even know that she's being. She's. She's not giving any indication that she wants it specifically for herself, but there is definitely that vibe that when she says that she doesn't think any of them are the right hands, that she would definitely be better hands.
Okay. So it's less I want the power and more. Well,
They
no one's
shouldn't
hands
have
are
it.
good enough. But if no
None
one's
of them
hands are, then
should
I
have
guess I'll take it.
Exactly. None of them should have that power, so I'll take it.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah. think that she's just being very like in Nasmir's face of like, this is your chance. This is your shot. This is where we are at.
Give me a intimidation, persuasion, deception, whatever you think fits best here.
I
Try
think
and
I,
convince her.
so I want to try to help you as well. I'll give you
Performance?
bardic inspiration.
Or I'll allow performance.
I'll give you bardic inspiration, and if I can assist to give you advantage.
Burn everything.
Mm,
It's only noon.
yeah.
Let's burn.
I mean, I've got
Yeah,
plenty of
it's
bardic
not gonna go
inspirations.
wrong.
I got plenty of bardic
Um,
inspirations, but
Oh wait, what is the bardic give me?
D6. I can try to helm negotiations without something more concrete to give, but it's not likely going to go well. We really need everything we can get. I'm happy to take the lead on speaking with her, but we need more.
Music is too energetic.
The 25. Yeah.
On 25, you lock eyes with her for what to each of you feels close to an eternity.
Oh wait, sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was a 22. It was a 26. So that's a 29
Whew.
29.
Ooh.
with the bardic inspiration.
Fuck whatever I had. To what her feels like an eternity. But for you is simply a blink of the eye. She acts, hangs her head. There's a Selûnite temple in the Isles. Probably has two. Probably. I don't know for sure.
To
This is the
start.
intel we were given.
Is it the only Selûnite temple?
The only one, but this one isn't. It's a lighthouse. It's on its
It's
own
okay.
island. It's
I ask because I worry that if they're the only ones and we code to Nazmir saying, "Oh, it's in the Selûnite temple," then she knows where it is, and there's no reason for us anymore.
Exactly.
It's okay. In fact, it's all right if you don't have any more information to reveal at this moment. But that's a lead. And it's not
So
enough
why
that
don't we-
Nazmir can go after it. And if we want to protect it rather than sell it out,
Either that
we have
or
options.
she's Lizen wants to turn and look at Envy for a second and say, "There's a rumor on the ship that you're the strongest mage here, and that the mages on board couldn't crack you." Now the question is, was that you, or was that your sugar mama? And if we are trying to lie, can we do it?
Who do you think it was? I'm lying.
Well, Jin, if we're lying, do we get away with it?
Jin's busy in hell.
And she kind of waits
She's
for a minute.
negotiating things. I am good at a few things. One of them is telling when people are lying. I'm going to give just a little bit of a look to Lyslin with that one.
Bland face.
And stretching the truth myself. Persuasion, diplomacy, negotiations. All of these things are part and parcel. Magical means of telling the truth most certainly can be used. I imagine they would be, so we need to be careful to tell the truth. But the truth you hear is not what you think it is. So we can make this work, but we have to be smart.
That
If
means
we
So yes,
could-
we can do this.
If we could turn our attention to roll 20. I'm not going into combat. SAD is
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Oh,
like,
no.
oh,
Oh, no.
I was like, what just happened? What did we do?
Draw, bitches.
Argos makes her way to. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab everything I need. Give me a moment.
Mm.
Let me put the actual boat on the map so you guys can try.
And as Aragos is going, I will also mention to her. Remember, information you give to me helps if I don't have to lie. Just be smart with the information you give.
He looks at you. Like she's holding a map. Looks at you. And they understand that you're talking as far as negotiations. You're going to ask me to divulge information? I'm not going to have assets. Are you going to be in this or not in this?
Is it more helpful
Yes.
if I'm not?
If you can't know it, then leave. And you'll be told what you need to know. And that way you're not lying.
Honestly? Doesn't sound like the worst idea. Have a lovely night.
Have a good night.
And I'm going to leave.
After you leave, Argos turns to you, Lysan. Thank you for the pep talk, I guess. Now, if we look here on this map, he points out where you guys are, which is this boat. Just below Trapper, and points to this circle just south and east of Umberlay's Haven. The Blue Knight Lighthouse is there.
That's close to them.
Yes, it is.
Look,
As
just
far
a
as
time.
we know, they don't know about it. It appears only on a full moon.
Well, that's convenient. When's the next full moon?
She quickly does quickly looks up, runs something in her head. 2 weeks? We're just under a week to get to Haven. So if we're looking to go get it ourselves, we either head to a nearby, less populated island and lie low, or we go to Haven and lie low there for 4 or 5 days. What is your stake in this, Lyslin? I know
Right.
you can just walk away.
Can I?
Can you? She's studying you now.
I'm on a ship. On the way to the teeth of the Dragon King. Of the Dragon King. Of the Pirate King.
A dragon.
The Dragon King. I've got dragons on my mind right now. This is fine. Where am I going?
I know you have people outside of here. That's what I'm saying. This
I
isn't
do.
your entire life.
And currently, the people that we're sailing towards could wipe them all off the map I don't have the ability to keep them safe right now. So I'm here.
You want to be God, Lyson?
The god sounds like a lot of responsibility.
We'll discount AO then. Do you want to be a God?
I think that gods are capricious, selfish, small-minded beings. I want to be
Feldry
different.
gasps.
I'm
Can't
going to
say
be
that.
better than a god. They're not worth our time.
Do you want the moon phases then? For yourself.
I didn't. I sound like a lot of trouble. I sound like the pain in the ass to take care of. But I don't like people pushing me around. I don't want to fuck with anyone. But people stepping in and trampling everything that I'm trying to build, everything that I'm trying to do. Not here for it. And I like you. Or I did. See how it goes.
She holds out her hand.
Looks at it for a
That's-
second.
Let's. Out of all the parties involved looking for these, right? I trust you most. Obviously, Envy can't hear this because he's terrified of being able to keep her mouth shut, but if we're going after them, I want to make sure they end with you.
I'll do my best to never abuse that trust. So reach out and take her hand.
So, is Dionysus going to be upset that you're going to be on the same level, or how does that work?
And it just like grins, and I don't think that he'll have a problem with it now. He's all about the open, free love. Do what your heart calls you to do. Strengthen that. Freedom.
I don't suppose there's open enrollment right now.
There's always open enrollment. Just call out when there's need. And have a drink of wine for him. His favorite thing.
All right, don't proselytize. I'll think about it. But I'm happy to have you on board.
Thank you, Captain. So I think, well, fill in the specialist, gather information, and what's your decision, Captain?
Proactive over reactive. We're going to. Nasmir is expecting us to arrive with one moon phase. We have two and give her one, it permanently keeps one out of her hands. She's none the wiser. Provided everyone on board can keep their mouths shut. Remains to be seen.
Right. Sending a small envoy to the Isle to the lighthouse and not telling the crew what we're doing.
That's what I think. I think the main ship goes to Haven. Maybe send the specialists out to the Isle. Have the
Kate.
phases meet us back there.
Kate, if she's around.
Hey, if she's around. And I don't know. That's the best idea I have. It still hurts to think. I have a bruised brain.
Hard to be captain. But I think it's a solid decision for now. Make it as a starting point.
To lay back down. Please try to keep us out of trouble until I'm well enough to actually take me.
You left Wendy in charge.
That was the concussion talking. And she like rolls back onto the bed.
Rest well, Captain. It'll probably be the last night for a while. So kind of like pull the, I give the net, like put the map away, and head out.
I haven't checked in with Wendy in a little bit. I know you have your speech coming up at dinner time. But in the time between now and then, for anything she wished to accomplish.
I'll listen in on that
Yeah,
conversation. And-
Damn.
Duh.
Totally
And-
called that.
I'm gonna pull
One
out
of
my-
the best decisions I made was like softening the blow of the betrayal by turning Wendy into the NSA.
I'm gonna pull out my ring. I need a meeting with you ASAP.
To who?
To Argos or to Lyslam?
To Kelly.
The drama.
Bum bum bum.
That's all you say is I need to meet you ASAP.
Yeah. Actually, I'll add on the down low. On the down
You up?
low. I just didn't want them to fucking show up in front of everybody in the middle of my meeting.
Tracking a moving ship. It's a bit.
What? I'm sorry. I could.
Find a place. Tracking a moving ship is a bitch. Find a place to park. Send word. And I'll come visit.
Okay.
You try to teleport onto a moving vessel.
Dude, go away. Go lay down, bud. Yeah, that's fair. I tried, so.
Yeah. Just given the rules of teleport, if she fucks up, she might just end up in the ocean. Which, not the worst thing for a were shark, but, not ideal.
That's fine.
A little embarrassing.
Okay.
She shows up
so-
like 10 feet behind the ship, it just falls into the water.
Yeah, you don't want the
Oh,
other
like,
were sharks
oh.
to see.
It's embarrassing.
You didn't see that. You didn't see that. All right. In that case, if no one has anything they want to do in the immediate time period, at this point, lady, you are able to squirm out of Kate's grasp if there was something you wanted to accomplish.
No, nothing in particular. No.
In that case, we are going to jump to about 5:30 as the crew is beginning to convene in the mess hall. for the evening meal. Let's get a general. Can everyone give me an insight check? Let's get a general vibe check of the ship.
I'll be playing music in the hall. Just try to make things maybe a little better.
13.
13.
Mine's garbage. But
21.
my character doesn't care.
Fair enough. Lady?
I think Lady's just like staring at people.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Just staring at people. Yeah.
People are beginning to. We'll run this first, actually. People are beginning to stare back. Give me a perception check, lady.
15.
15. On a 15, you are. At first, it's like passive interest because you happen to be looking at people. But you notice there is a blue tiefling sitting in like the back corner. Every time he thinks you're not looking, he is looking at you. And every time you turn your gaze back his way, he like stares back at like his little cup. And it's a mix of fear and intrigue. But in general, most people are just staring back at you because you are just staring at them, and you kind of look like hell. Because I don't think we've ever established Lady being able to hide her emotions very well.
No.
So I think you're just like looking around at people like, I know the value of all your.
Yeah, I know what all of you are worth.
You're not worth the blood running through your veins. Like just like that level of.
Yes.
You're the emo kid in the lunchroom, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is up with
Yeah, it's very much that. Yeah. Yeah.
But I believe Envy got the highest insight check. So I'm gonna say you get like the full read of this. Liza, you got an 8 and
Yeah, 13.
13. My bad. So you'll get. We'll go in ascending. Wendy doesn't care. Lady doesn't seem to care. Liza, on a 13, it's not as tense as you would expect it to be. Like it's certainly not. Oh, everyone's having a great time. We're really enjoying all this, but it's more somber than anything else. Kind of I don't know what's happening next, but I'm here, I guess. Envy, underneath those like overtones, you do feel towards you, towards other like prominent members of the crew, there is just a twinge of resentment running as an undercurrent throughout the entire crew. A dirty look here. Resentment towards anyone that holds any kind of power or authority on the ship. Like
Even me?
specialists, the officers. Less so towards Lyslin. There's still a couple who were like, fish. But for the most part, everyone's like, you like Lyslin.
Okay, so just like a little bit of tension.
A little bit of things are shit, so of course we're going to blame the people in charge. So with all that being said, Captain, the floor is yours for how you want to make your entrance.
I will just walk in, and as I walk past one of the tables, I'll take my hat off and I'll set it on the table, and walk up like towards the stage, and just sit down.
I'll step off the stage.
I'm just like sitting on the edge. I'm not like standing or anything like that. Well, turns out some people fucked up a while ago. You you, and I'll point at the 5 people.
Mhm.
Have you all filled everybody in, or should I?
One of them a half works up. We haven't said shit.
Cool. Well, we're all on the shit list of a god who wants us all dead. Us?
That's a little melodramatic.
Shut up.
No, you're lying to them. You're not on the shit list of a god who wants you all dead. In fact, she's gone and she's fine. Everybody knows that the sea goddess
We
is
owe
fickle and a
Umberley
bitch.
$3,000 or we're all dead.
Which we have in our coffers to begin with, Captain.
I'm
So
sorry.
what's your problem?
Why has this happened again?
Ah, yes, because I freed a bunch of dragon slaves.
Our specialists against my orders the other day decided to burn down the Temple of Umberley. And they did so because there was
I did not burn down the Temple of Anverlay.
a ring of slaves inside of it. Morality aside, whether you think that's the right or wrong thing to do, it still happened. Umberley says we owe 3,000 gold to her. Honestly speaking, that is the majority of the gold that the ship has. Our specialists are in their own kind of trouble right now, but honestly, I don't expect that to affect y'all that much. I have not blatantly been letting y'all leave because if I just let y'all scatter after the captain so dearly departed on us, y'all could have hopped on any ship, whatever. Umberley got in a fit of rage, and you got everybody on those ships killed, or hell, you wandered home. You got in your bath. You got drowned there because Umberley felt spiteful. I want
I'm
to be clear.
anxious, Captain.
The next time we get to port, y'all can leave. We are going to pay off the debt. Or y'all can go about your way. Whatever. We don't care. We'll replace you.
There's more
But I
to it
will
than that
say-
as well.
There's a good chance
Or-
Pirate King's mad at us. Umberley's mad at us. I don't intend to die. And while I'm here, while Argos is still here, our specialists are still here, we're gonna do what we can to make sure the gods, Pirate King, whoever doesn't fucking kill all of us. They could be mad at you. They might not. I don't know. But you all are welcome to decide on your own lives from here on out. If you're gonna stay, be useful. If you're gonna go, go. You all will have the next few days before we get there to decide. Was that a question or a person?
Yes, it was. Yes, there is just middle-aged woman, tangled braids pulled back in a ponytail. Are we still getting paid?
Of course.
Oh.
Yes, you will still get your
And we're tracking down
Oh,
a ship at this moment.
Discord
A
still
score.
isn't picking me up. Yes, you are still getting paid. After we settle our debts with Umberley, I intend to triple the pay of every crew member. However, I also expect you to be much more useful than you are now. You cannot cut. You'll be thrown off at the next port, wherever the fuck that is. More money, but you gotta be more useful. Any other questions?
By useful, we mean fight ready. They'll be training.
And there's a fight coming. The Dawnbreaker's only a few days away, and we're on a tail.
We will likely,
Everyone will be
Everybody want
leaving
blue.
quite
we will
substantial.
likely be in
size of
Los
the
Cabos
loot.
soon. Everybody be ready. It's gonna be a messy couple days. We will have to slightly divert our course. But we will be at... Where is it? What's the next place we're going to? The Chult?
Umberlace Haven.
Oh, Umberlace.
Are we headed to Chult?
No.
We can go to Chult.
We're going to Chult. We're gonna go for the Queen of Chult and get her moons phase first.
We'll be in Umberlace Haven real damn soon. From here on out, I want y'all to take the next couple days to think, but I want y'all to have clear and sober minds. So I got a hell of a lot of alcohol that we're gonna get rid of tonight. So everybody drink whatever
Aw.
the fuck you can. If there's anything left, I'm pouring it out, so make sure it's good. And I'll like walk towards the kitchen or whatever, and I will pull exclusively one bottle. This one stays with me though. It's going.
Ooh, I want to see which one that one is, because I think I know.
I want that one.
And I offer a little challenge to anybody. Anybody on this goddamn ship who can outdrink me. Tonight, you get to be captain.
What are you sipping on?
But the heady. Okay. Make me an intimidation check. Double your proficiency modifier. And roll an advantage.
Why an intimidation check? Is it just because Wendy's scary?
It's just because, would you prefer I make you make persuasion? I'm just trying to use your best charisma-based skill.
I'll
And there
check.
is like an
It's-
undercurrent of there's an undercurrent here of I'm scary, therefore you are safe.
Yeah, that's fair. It's like
Take a bardic
intimidation,
inspiration.
but my D&D's not loading, so one sec.
That's
And add a
immediately like,
D6.
while I'm here, while the specialists are here, you're safe because I'm fucking terrifying. In the additional the advantages from tripling pay,
Okay, cool. got
and
it.
then that +5, it just feels suitable.
Okay,
You should be
nice.
rolling this with a total of like +11.
Oh, cool. Well, I don't need advantage or anything because that's a natural 20, so that would be a 28.
Oh shit.
Never mind.
Well, you also get a +6 from
sorry.
bardic inspiration, so
So that'd be a 29 because I was adding the +5.
or plus a
You have the
D6. Sorry.
+5.
So
You
plus
have the
five,
+5,
plus
doubling
6.
proficiency modifier,
Plus a D6.
and a 3.
So 34.
34.
With a D6, not just 6.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to roll the D6 to see.
3, so that's 31.
Still
On a
shit.
31.
Arguably a mid roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, not that great, honestly.
You want to try
The
again?
DC was 25. So, you know, on a 31, the woman who before like asked if we were getting paid is the first one to stand up. She walks over to the bar, wraps her knuckles on it. Lara passes her a similar bottle to you. She raises to like toast against your bottle.
I'll hold mine up, but I won't cork it. I'll be in the corner over
she
there,
holds-
and I'll point like towards like a side table that no one's at or whatever.
Mhm. Yeah.
If anybody wants to go shot for shot, let me know. Enjoy your drinking, everybody.
why
I'll
I
be
came.
around.
That's why I came up here, Captain. And she starts making her way over to that table. No, the mood has flipped. Triple pay, as much drink as you want, promise of good raids in the future. There are still a couple of holdouts who are like, my captain's dead and I signed up for that guy. But as far as like improving work conditions,
As much as you can drink tonight, and then sober the rest of the time.
Yep.
that seems to be the case.
Damn.
Also, though, there's a hidden
Well,
bar
for
that-
the
there's a
rest-
hidden
for the
bar
few
that
days.
Wendy is aware of and hasn't touched.
Yeah.
So I'm aware.
There's a
that
second
the
hidden
people
bar.
who
Nervously
really
for 1
want to
second.
drink can still drink, and the people who are like, "Oh fuck, I won't go out of my way for it." Those people, like, yeah,
All right. Here's what I'm gonna say, just so it's out there. Morale is now back to 0 because of what's happening. But we are now in like a heavy swing area, essentially. You've promised the world, if you deliver, morale will jump up. If you fail, we're talking very quickly moving into mutiny.
Yeah,
Like if
that's
you're
fine.
promising, if you're
If we
promising
fail,
I'll
we're
protect you,
probably
there's
all
no
dead
fail.
anyways. So like, who cares?
Exactly. I'm just saying. You just did your campaign. If you get into office now and fail all of your campaign promises, your popularity is going to fail. But if you like go in and actually do what you're saying you're going to do, you're in good hands.
Sure.
So, with a party underway now, immediately, Claire is like trying to like fight people off as they swarm the bar, and like when Clara's not serving drinks fast enough, they just swarm into the pantry, into the wine cellar, and are just grabbing every single bottle they can put their hands on. Lyslin, you identify someone running out with like cooking wine. You're like, and they're already gone. Like it's like,
That's gonna be one hell of a hangover.
Enjoy yourself.
oh,
Enjoy the sherry hiccups.
Bobby runs by with hand sanitizer.
Gonna get you drunk. Once.
Once.
Wendy, could you give me a Constitution save, please?
Should I?
Just you're on shot for shot, right?
Okay. I figured that at least I have advantage on this, right? Like, I mean, if I can heal a hole in my skull really fast.
Yes.
I figure alcohol wears
Yes.
out pretty damn
Your
fast.
tolerance is insane, and you're drinking against mere mortals.
Cool. First one
We're-
would be
Like there's not a fail state. I do not expect Wendy to pass out drunk. I just want to see whatever you roll is the amount of people you get through.
that would be 19.
19 people attempt to outdrink you. In between each of them, you get like a 5-minute respite before the next guy sits down, like rips a cork out of a bottle with his teeth, begins pouring shots. It is like a solid hour and a half of non-stop drinking for you. You're just like sitting back, 1 foot up on the table, shot for shot, as like your crew members are now like there's like a small pile that they're like putting people into as they're attempting to outdrink. No one can.
I will go
Unless
ahead and
any of our
throughout the as this is going on, I will ideally pretend to grow more and more loose and casual, just less maybe top button is undone or whatever, really like loose posture and stuff like that, like showing maybe some
wow.
drunken tendencies, but like
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Does anyone want to try to go shot for shot with Wendy?
Nah, Envy's performing. She was
I
put on
was
a
gonna
whole
say on
damn show.
insight.
No, after the
her
nat 20,
drunkenness.
no.
On
Nat 20 is
insight.
so good at working with players.
The drunkenness.
You want to insight? Oh, to see if it's real drunkenness?
cool.
Mhm.
You have your suspicions at this point. That's fair.
Oof, that was awful. My insight sucks. That was a 3. Like, she's drunk.
Drunk.
That would be a 21 from me. I'm really like fire. Oh my god.
Jesus! Captain, my captain! Incredible.
This is
So you
unbelievable.
are... I'm gonna say at this point, like, top is, like, mostly undone, fully leaning back. You're, like, forcing some blush into your face by constantly, like, psyching yourself up for each shot. Just, like, make sure your cheeks are nice and flushed the whole time. You're, like, fully playing into it. People are loving it. They're loving the new captain. They are loving the show of all of this. Anyone have anything else they want to do to like celebrate tonight? It's a party. I have some things that are going to happen now, but I want to allow you to do your stuff.
Liza's gonna swipe a bottle and she's gonna go sit down across from Wendy. And she's gonna be like, I don't want the captaincy. But let's drink.
I figured,
Do
I'm gonna
it.
pour the shot.
I figured you'd want Argos, right? She seems like a fitting leader, right?
I had the
You
thought.
seem to fancy her anyways, right?
Damn.
Hmm.
Bobby's ears are fluttering 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Even
Are you
Clara
offering?
from across the place like slides to the other side of the bar. Like,
I would say that I'm playing music rather loudly, if that makes any difference. At this
Bobby's
point.
got ears for a reason. I made
Yeah.
Bobby a Luxodon for a reason.
Yeah.
Clara's
Just
busy,
saying.
but Bobby is here.
Kind of pauses in the drink and like, was that an offer? I don't think I'm your type, Captain.
I think there's a misunderstanding. I was saying you seem to fancy Argos, not me.
I was saying Argos. No, and she's sitting there being like, is this jealousy? Why?
Hell no. And down. And then I will pour myself a second one. Are we doing like
Liza,
con
do you
save for
wanna-
con saves? Or
We're going to roll over your amazing con save from before. I'm not gonna like try your luck too much, but Liza, if you want to try like see how close you can get, you're trying to beat a 19.
Ooh.
That's so great.
What'd
This
you
is the
get?
second. I got a nat one.
that is right. That's
This is
not great.
beautiful. No, that's actually like this
Yep.
is lovely.
Listen,
This is
I'm
great.
not gonna take this away from you. You are still a child of Dionysus. I'm gonna say there is like still like a period of like 12 shots.
Oh yeah.
On a nat 1, you need to start talking. What does drunk Lyslin say?
I don't like you.
No one does. Hell,
I
I
think-
don't even think I like me.
I think you're a coward at heart. I think you want people to like you. And I think it's shit to you. And this is where her accent starts and goes from being the crisp, like, and she's like, I think that you just want somebody to be around you and want somebody to want to be around you and be able to handle it. And no one can. And that pisses you off. And I think you're sad, and I think you're scared, and I think you're cowardly, and I think you're running because you think that no one's ever going to keep up with you. But you never fucking try, now do you?
She's drunk. And I'll reach over and
Praise Dionysus!
I'll pour you another one. I'll pour me one and down it. Give me like
In the
let's-
moment,
let's
yeah,
go more
like, she
con
said, she
saves.
like,
Show me what you
Uh,
got for this one.
Another con save?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, on this nat 1, just because I wanna like stir the pot a little bit, I think Lyslin gets the thought in her head to either put down or encourage suspicions. Does Lyslin fancy Argos?
no.
And she proclaims that.
Yeah. Like, I do not fancy Argos.
I will down another one and I never pretended to be anything but that. I have always been sad. You think I wouldn't blow my brains out if I could?
And why can't you? Go ahead.
Because I'm fucking scared.
Bullshit.
Lady puts the book down a little bit.
Yeah, like
Envy
God, I
misses a
love-
chord and it's like, what?
a single string breaks before you like
like, oh
fix
shit.
it.
What you scared of?
3 more and I'll tell you. 1, 2, 3. And I'll do 3. And then back. 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 Stay conscious.
Are you still riding on this previous Constitution score?
I'll take another one, sure. That is a 16.
Mine was a 19 for this one.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Tables are beginning to turn.
I'm probably buzzed for the first time in years.
You're like starting to a little bit. And you're like, oh, that's what that feels like.
Lysan's really used to feeling like this. Like,
I didn't think I'd have to answer this. What was the question?
why are you scared? What are you scared of? I think it was.
Entire life I've been running, and nobody can keep up with me. Nobody's fast enough. No one has the stamina.
And Lysan kind of goes, ha! Like, hand slams her hand on the table, and she goes, hold it. She's like, I told you that's your problem. We're fucking fast. You don't try. Try.
Someone like off in the corner is like, is this flirting? Are they flirting right now? Is that what's
Lysan goes, yes.
Amen.
Oh shit. Another bottle. Stronger.
Our
One of us is gonna die.
Laura
Hey, is Dionysus?
produces a helix bottle, multicolored, and as like the light passes through it, you see it. You feel like it almost like projects like a rainbow instead of wood below it. Do either of you speak Gnomish?
No,
No.
Mitch? No.
It had to come up eventually, Amber.
I know. I've been waiting to. Never mind.
This bottle of Gnomish wine is placed in front of you. If you want to drink this, I'm going to need some con saves from Wendy at flat, from Lyslin at disadvantage.
$18.
Lyslin.
4.
You start to Lysan, you still take like 2 or 3 shots of this. At this point, you're like looking at Wendy. She splits into 4. Each of those 4 is a different color. And they all mesh back into one and begin to twist in on itself as a spiral. And that spiral twists the other way and separates into every color of the visual spectrum. And then like everything goes black for like 2 seconds, and then it comes back and everything is like turned up by saturation by like 20. And then like all your white balance shifts to the left. It's like a whole like constantly like someone's just like playing with the camera filters on your eyes. And from your perspective, Wendy, you're looking and Lysan's irises have fully turned into ever-changing rainbows.
You in
Why you
there?
keep doing that? Stop it. It's annoying.
Sorry, I thought you were dead.
No, that's you.
Lysan,
You're
Lysan,
already
you can't
dead. Why are you
understand-
trying to shoot yourself?
You know I'm not dead.
Lysan,
I
you
can't understand.
You can't comprehend speech at this point.
Oh yeah. Love this.
In fact, actually, let me take a look here. Yeah, you start speaking in Sylvan. Makes sense for Gnomish wine anyway.
Yeah. Facts. So, yeah, it's just why are you doing that in Sylvan then?
What the fuck? Someone take the rabbit to the doctor.
Clara comes around from behind the bar, like places a hand each one of your shoulders, Lyslin. She like starts talking to you, but it sounds like Charlie Brown noise. It's like womp 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 womp.
I don't think you're
And
supposed to
Car's
do
like,
that.
You all right? You all right, dear? You need to go lay down for a little bit. Womp 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 womp.
I know I got
Scanning
something
Right,
to
like
do. I'm heading out. And I will grab the bottle of wine and like wobble towards the front door, but the second that I round the corner, if there's nobody in the hall, just regular walk.
She's so cool. Lysan, you are escorted to the doctor, who is all. So you just see Clara and the doctor talking to each other. Womp, 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 womp. Again, every like weird changes are happening to your vision. Everything keeps blacking out. There's like a little like dog filter put on everyone for half a second. It's very weird. It's a weird time.
Pump,
But
stomach pump.
you are going to be escorted to bed.
Ooh, into my new room.
That is
it
not
your
official.
room?
I didn't know if you were there or not.
Oh, got it.
You are brought into the specialist quarters, and you're going to retire for the night unless you're trying to like resist this.
Nah.
Lady, you caught some of that. You put the book down a little bit. You were a little intrigued by the flirting. Is there anything else you do to celebrate? People are drinking and partying all around you, while you, the emo kid at the lunch table, is reading a book.
Lady does not partake. There's no reason to, really. I think a shot glass gets set down in front of her, and she just slides it right off the edge of the table, puts the book back up.
Incredible.
Eventually, it's going to get too loud, and Lady will actually retire to the library to hang out there.
Yeah. A little overstimulated, you decide to like I'm good for tonight. I'm gonna head out. Envy. Really late for the party, but you're just kind of playing for tonight. Is there anything else you wanted to do? We'll jump over to the library in a second. I just want to make sure we get like all the party stuff done.
There is something I want to do tonight. I'll do it after the library. But no, I'm just playing music, keeping the party going. I think she'll play the song that she played at the tavern. And yeah, the Sea's Fortune, and so she'll like, get people happy and singing along and whatever.
In between a couple of your songs, a red-skinned, I don't even want to say tiefling. I think you call this as like if they're smaller, more impish. This is like an imp walks up to you, wearing your clothes, loose fitted, barely fit because they've like shrunk down in size. Hey, boss, how you doing? So apparently Kate, if you know the actual Kate, no hard feelings about the things I said, right?
We'll talk later. I'll
Okay.
find you.
Okay. Spooky. Cool. Where do I go?
Just hang around. Follow me. I'll talk to you in my room.
Got it. And the imp on his way. Wendy, any other things you wanted to get done tonight, or are you just going to go drunkenly retire?
Bottle, and calmly walk over to Argos's room, hit twice, and just open the door. I'm not waiting for a response or anything.
A mostly naked Argos awaits you as she's like in the middle of like changing her own bandages for the end of the night now. Sure, yeah, I don't.
Is she on her feet?
Most people
Or
don't wait for a response.
sitting on
She's
the
on her
bed?
feet. She's on her feet.
She's on
She's
her
on her
feet?
feet.
Oh, good, you can walk. Come on.
Wait, 1 second. You see she like quickly throws on some trousers and a shirt. tears one of the bandages with her teeth, wraps it around. Lead the way, Captain.
How is she on her feet?
Limping for sure. Definitely favors her right foot. But
Arm over, and I will support her. And we are walking. I'm not telling her where, but I will push open the door of the private bathroom.
okay.
And
So you head down to the cargo hold, go through the secret entrance into Argos's private bath.
mhm. And I will get us down there. Come on. I will. Is it like always there, or do you have to like run the water?
It's always there.
Okay. Get in. You're taking care of yourself. I know you haven't been.
Why are you doing this?
If you're gonna be the captain, which I assume that's where this is headed, then you gotta look like it. Come on.
Relax. She like dips a toe in. As the water like goes over like the open wound, she winces a little bit, but most like the major damage has been healed through traditional and magical medicine at this point. So it's just a lot of like healing wounds. It's just more bath salts and hot water over.
I'll lean
open
in
cut
as she
isn't-
winces, and I thought you were supposed to be tough. What happened to that person who fought me? And give her a smile.
She throws an elbow back into your ribs.
It's fine. Does it do damage?
She's not really trying to hurt you. It's more like fuck off kind of thing. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be like she's gonna roll to hit your
That's
AC.
fine.
She just
I don't
throws an
care.
elbow at you. Yeah.
If I have the option to dodge, I will let it connect.
Hellish Rebuke, do it.
You've activated
Nobody,
my
nobody
trap
gets
card.
nobody gets away with this.
So I'm gonna reach for my gun. I will.
As she sits down in the water, you're like, doesn't that feel great?
I will set the
Take care of
bottle
yourself.
right next to her, and it is the type of bottle that Wendy does know is her favorite type of wine. Assuming that the ship had some. If not, it's just whatever looked nice.
No, you took the gnomish wine, right?
That's what. So like whenever before I told everybody they could drink, I said I walked over to the wine rack and I grabbed one bottle. That was the bottle that I was trying to pick up if it was available.
Gotcha. It's yours. He
Okay.
like looks down at it. Thank you. Out of curiosity, there was a lot of noise in the hall. What's happening?
A massive fucking party. Everybody's drunk off their ass.
Praise Dionysus, I guess.
Shut up. You know, the
Lyson's a little less drunk.
you know the last person that said that ended up being brought off to their room for timeout.
I'm gonna be put in timeout, Captain.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh.
Shut up.
That wasn't a no. She just like starts drinking straight from the bottle. Fully naked, laying in the tub, and just kind of gestures for you to get in as well.
I will remove my shoes and dip my feet in the water, like just sitting on the edge. I'm also not looking, like I'm just to the
What?
side.
What? Dip your feet into the bathtub?
Yeah. She's
Just
sitting on
your
the edge of
feet.
the bathtub. But yeah, she's still dressed
The-
like up top. She just removed her fucking boots
Oh,
and pulled up
okay.
her pants.
She's Winnie the Poohing it.
Oh yeah.
Argos, seeing the fact that you're not getting in, just splashes like not like into your face, but like splashes a bit of water at your legs. Can you not relax for 5 seconds?
This is about as relaxed as I get.
God, that's depressing.
Yeah, you're right. Every time I let my guard down, everybody around me dies, and I want to keep my guard up this time because it seems like everybody's about to die.
Oh my God, you care about us. That's so sweet. He like sinks
No.
below the water for a second.
I
Before you can respond, her head disappears below the water.
I'll laugh and I'll say it like even though she's underwater because it's not for her, it's for Wendy. No, I do want to see the cat die though.
And she comes up after you say that. You're not as bad a person as you seem to want to be.
And that is exactly why I'm the worst type of person.
No? Because you're a decent person underneath?
No, it's because every now and then I'll pretend like I'm a good person. And then people lower their guards. And then they die, and I live. Over and over again. You'll be one of them if you stick around. I don't got anywhere to go though, so.
Look, I know I don't look the part, but I am over 2 centuries old. I've had plenty of people die around me too.
So you're a kid, huh?
So I'm a kid. She like looks you up and down. What does that make you? How old are you?
Just shrug.
Am I going to get any information out of you?
I gave you the honest truth. I got no clue.
Do you intend on keeping all of those rings?
They prove useful so far, but. I mean, that'd be the captain's decision, right?
I'd like mine back.
On one condition. Give me yours. I still want to be able to get a hold of the captain. And I'll flicker the one off the key ring. You can have them all, honestly. The gossip grabs me inside. Oh no, people don't like me. I knew that before.
I'm surprised you didn't have a bigger reaction to the fact that he was listening to everyone.
People in charge always think they gotta sneak around and do things behind everybody's back. It's easier if everything just is out in the open, but then if you tell everybody everything, then people know everything and they just sneak around behind your back and use it to stab you. And I'll, you won me over and stand up. Pants, a shirt, and I'll get in the water.
Good. So she's not hydrophobic. I was kind of scared that it might wash you away, you know, because you're a witch.
Nope. Can't drown though.
What is your deal? She's like halfway through the bottle at this point. Like, just give me something to work with.
The captain not telling you? Raise an eyebrow.
What'd you say?
Did the captain not tell you?
Oh.
Huh. I am my own breed of person, I guess. I don't think I'm quite human, but I don't think I'm not quite not human either. I don't know. Rules don't apply to me, I guess. I spent my whole damn life trying to figure it out, and I haven't got anywhere.
Let's just go off the list. Not a vampire, obviously. Not a lycanthrope, not a shifter. Hmm. What makes you special? You live a very long time, you're hard to kill, you heal in 5 seconds from wounds that would kill anyone else.
That's not true. And I'll rise out of the water a little bit and here, and I'm pointing at different like really nasty scars. Here,
Hmm.
here, here, all over. Every one of them's a wound I died from.
Hmm.
It doesn't even matter if people stab me in the back, because I'll just get up, and then I'll look them in the face when I kill them.
I'm not going to stab you in the back. I know that my predecessor is. Also, I had nothing to do with that. I don't know if I made that clear before. I did not know he was stabbing you.
Look,
Just to clear the air.
look, I don't care if you're lying to me or not, regardless. It's,
I care if I'm lying to you or not. I know you think you're above all of these human emotions, but you said that you're part human, right? So maybe feel them for a second. You were betrayed, and that's probably not a great feeling, right?
you see, I don't pretend like I don't feel. You know when you feel something. Happy. Anything. Mad, whatever. You know, he thinks that maybe you're the maddest you've ever been in your entire life. And that you could never be angrier than that, right? Eventually you realize that's not that fucking angry. Because somebody else has already made you angrier. I mean, you're an elf. When's the last time somebody's made you so angry that you couldn't bear to move on from it ever?
My ex, 23 years ago? I know I am a child in your eyes, which honestly, odd. I get used to that one. But out of the people on this ship, I believe I have the most life experience. So if you want someone to talk to about those kinds of feelings, I'm an open ear.
What have you got, like 800 more years, right?
Give or take. Might fuck around and become a vampire extended a little bit, you know. I'm feeling spicier in my 300s.
Yeah, well, let's say this is ex of yours. I won't pretend to know who. Let's say that hurt you so bad that nobody else ever hurts you again. You'll never be that mad again. You live a real long time. Happy. Sad. All of it. Sucks. Because nobody can top the things you've already seen. But you got 800 years to figure that out, huh, kid?
Yes, I do, Grandma.
Shut up.
You started it. Alright. I'm washed up. I'm clean. I'm going to go back to bed.
I'll take it you can walk yourself there.
I can, but I wouldn't hate the company.
Come on, Cribble. Over.
Rudeness.
Rude.
Very rude. And you make your way back to the bedroom with her. Pops up on the bed. I don't know. I don't think that's where this is going, Roxas. I thought so for a second. I think it is. He hops up on the bed and just lies down, waits for you to leave, or waits for you to do whatever you're gonna do.
Good night, Captain. I gotta go find my fucking hat.
That's happening. Somewhere
Clutched
on
in
the ship.
Lysan's hands, like
Yeah.
he's using it like a teddy bear.
That's all I got. Yeah.
Beautiful. That was great. Take some inspiration. We finally got a little bit of Wendy lore. Finally. So is there anything in particular Lady wanted to do in the library? Or just getting some peace and quiet?
Just getting peace and quiet. I think I had rented a book at the end of the last session, so it's not quite time.
Yeah, we're tapped out on book.
Yeah. No, just getting away from the party. It's not really her scene, so.
As you like make your way away from the party, I have a couple of like calling action things for the day. Oh, puppy! Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, I really did get distracted. Yeah. Damn it!
I do have something at the end of the night. Probably
yeah.
when the party is done. So if you
Yeah, the
have
party
other
is
things to
going
go for before then,
Nothing major.
please.
I think I just want to like throw some Easter eggs and more relationship drama at people because that's kind of the MIM. But I'm not going to. That can like come at any time.
Okay. In that case, as a sort of party is, I guess, coming to a close, everyone's drunk off their ass and doing what they're gonna do. Envy she's wrapping up the performance, and I don't think she's actually drank anything tonight. She's rather stone cold sober. So I think she will go back to the room, fully intending to waiting for her new, I don't know what they are, to follow along. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Kate is in the specialist quarters. The real Kate.
Yeah.
Okay.
The real Kate is in the specialist quarters.
Still sound asleep?
He's got hell to sleep off, so yes.
Yeah. I think as soon as Envy opens the door and sees Kate sitting there, I think she just kind of freezes for a second. Doesn't say anything. Just stares. Probably for a little bit. Do I see the fake Kate?
Fake Kate is not in this room.
Okay. I'll leave. Just close the door behind me.
Fake Kate walked in, saw real Kate, and said, "Nope."
That's fair. Is fake Kate still around?
Yeah, if you do a little bit of hunting, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. Fake Kate has made their way back down to the gunner galley
Okay.
and is once again just playing with handfuls of gunpowder.
I think I'll walk down.
And I'm emo.
It smells like home.
Is anybody around?
Give me a d20 roll.
I very much want to be alone. Okay, it's a 15.
You're alone.
I think she'll sort of shut the door to the gun deck. I don't know how it works.
That's fine.
Close whatever entrance
Yes.
she comes through. Just walk up.
Hey, how's it going, boss?
It's certainly going. I think I've actually been thinking a little bit about what you told me the other day. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain I do blame my father for not coming around anymore, but I think you were right about one thing too. I think I was just kind of one bad day away from snapping. Yeah, today's been a pretty fucking bad day, and I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level. And I'm going to use Unsettling Words to have them subtract a d6 from their roll. I'm using non-lethal damage. They only have like 4 HP. I don't even know if I need to really roll.
There's no need to roll, because even if they save, there's not really a way for them to not be knocked. Are you trying to knock them out, or just trying to cause them pain?
I'm going to knock them out. I'm gonna knock them out, but what I want them to see is for the room to just go entirely black. Just a void, and the only thing they can see is me in full half fiendish form. And that's it.
Their vision centers a single point. Their eyes begin to water as they are unable to blink them, before they just begin to drool a bit and collapse on the ground stiff.
I will walk over, and I'm wearing my spiky heels today. I'm going to, through my heel, I'm going to step on their tail. I'll cast Cure Wounds to 1st level, bring them back just to consciousness. Through the heel.
Begins shrieking.
So here's how this is going to work. And this is in their head, because I can do that.
It's the thing you can do.
You're going to tell me what your name is. If you refuse, I send you back to hell. And you can explain your failure to my father.
Basil is my name. Please get off my tail.
What was the name?
Basil.
Basil? You kind of cut out.
Basil. Spelled like basil.
Okay. I do not get off the tail. Good. I'm assuming they're not lying to me?
Nope.
So here's how this works. You do exactly as I tell you, when I tell you, how I tell you. And if you agree to that, you'll get that promotion you're working for.
Okay.
Understood?
Okay, cool. Yes, we can work with that. Partnership. That's great. Working with the big boss's daughter, I'm fine with that. Whatever you say, I'll do. I can't do like a lot, but I can do like a little bit. You're still on my tail. It's still.
I'm going to just
Those are the
ground
skills
my
that way.
tail a little bit, my heel into their tail just a little bit more.
You have lovely heels, I have to say. Amazing taste in fashion. What do I have to say to make this stop?
Don't ever wear my clothes again, and if you ever speak to me like you did the other night, I'll kill you. Get out of my sight.
You say get out of my sight, and they begin to like scramble away before realizing you're still on the tail. But as soon as you like release that pressure, they shapeshift into like a small mouse and just scatter off into the ship.
In their head, I'll be in touch. And I'm gonna go on deck. And just spend the rest of the night there.
All right.
If we are about to end, whenever everyone is asleep, can I take like 2 seconds?
Oh, we're not about to end. I'm good to keep going.
I'm gonna keep going too. I don't work tomorrow.
Yeah,
I actually do need to go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No, it's fine, it's fine. In that case, Ashton, you have the floor.
Captain's quarters. Laid down for sleep. Hat down, like always. I will lay there for an hour. And I'll just pick it up. I won't use it. Argos, if you're spying on me, don't get any ideas. I won't let any other people die. Or I won't watch anybody else die. Don't know if they heard or not, but whatever.
No response. No response.
Is that
That
flirting?
we are going. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
Argos kind of thinks it is. But with that, we are going to bring our session to a close. Actually, we're going to do a quick little cutaway, a little teaser, because it has been a month. Down in the bottom layer of sitting in a clear glass ball, Zane's looking at her once beautiful hair, hugging her knees to her chest. Sits Neff. Jin and Asmodeus sit opposite each other at a table. Jin pleading, Asmodeus smirking and just sipping on wine. Her fate still hanging in the balance. And that's where we'll end our session for today. And we will be back next week.
Yes.
We will not be gone for a month. I will do everything I possibly can to be here next week.
We'll
Good
see
night,
when I
everyone.
upload these. Have a good night, everyone.